I'm going to make some ciabatta bread stuffed with crispy bacon and buttery brie. 3 ingredients, a nice quick snack. I'll show you how. First we're going to fry some bacon. Make it nice and crispy. I take the cooked bacon and drain the fat off of it onto a paper towel. And let it cool. In the meantime, we'll go over and slice the bread. I'm going to use a serrated knife to cut the ciabatta in half lengthwise. So we're going to put a slice down this way all the way through. This is a little bit of a hard type bread, but it's going to make a nice shell for our recipe. Kind of crusty, which makes it really delicious with cheese and bacon inside. Okay, now this kind of bread we chose because it's kind of airy and it already has a nice little shell in there, but we're going to pick out the extra doughy bread that we don't need to make room for the brie and the crispy bacon. I'm going to use this really nice brie. It's a medium brie, so it's not real strong, but it's really going to be kind of creamy. It's called Cave Ripened Buttery Brie. It's from France. I'm going to take the knife and make slices out of this. Some people like to eat the rind on it, some people don't, but we're going to have a decent amount of rind in there. But look how nice and creamy it is. It's really a delicious cheese. And we're going to make some nice slices here. Also, this one is kind of an inexpensive brie, so it's good to use in recipes where you're not just eating it with crackers or something where you want a more expensive, different tasting brie. But look at how nice that looks. It fills in the holes. It's kind of easy to press in. And next we're going to crumble up the bacon. Okay, I'm just going to crumble the bacon as we go here. We want to make sure the whole thing is covered with some bacon because we're going to end up making slices out of this when it comes out of the oven. And want a little bacon fat on there to run down into the bread and over top of the cheese. This is going to be so yummy. I used about 8 pieces, 6 or 8 pieces of bacon, and this is a very long loaf, so you can see it's plenty for covering all the brie that we laid down there. Gotta save 1 piece for the dog. Now I'm going to take the other half of the shell, this is the top half, and I'm going to line that with a little brie also. Just thin slice, same as before, maybe a little bit thinner this time because we have to make sure this thing closes. Alright, that should be good. Now I'm going to press that in also so it stays put when we assemble this together. Just going to flip that over top, press it all together, and I'm going to use some skewers, the kind you put kebabs on or something when you grill, and just to hold the bread together. Now it's cooking. Let's put it on this way. I really don't think it's going to fall apart, but this will keep it all in place as the cheese melts. Now I'm going to just slide this onto my giant cookie sheet and we're going to put it in the oven. The beeping you heard in the background is my oven preheating. And I'm just going to stick it in there for about 10 minutes until the cheese melts. All right, timer went off. The stuffed ciabatta is ready. Ooh, it's just perfect. See how it's starting to slightly bubble out? So that means that the cheese is mixing with the bacon in there. Now I'm just going to let this sit for a few minutes before we cut it open, and we're going to cut it in slices kind of for like hors d'oeuvres. Now it's cooled off a little bit. It's still warm though and still gooey, so let's slice it open and see how it looks. I like to slice it on an angle because then we get nice pieces out. Look at that. Oh, bacon, brie, nice crusty bread. But pieces about this size would be nice for a snack. You can put them on a serving plate to munch on while other things are going on. Try making this. It's a good snack, easy and delicious.